Alright, alright. Alright, we're going to continue. Year 2, we're in Season 2 of the Hurricanes season that we're doing, this part of this Hurricanes rebuild. And we've reached the trade deadline, but we did some trades before the deadline. We talked about it at length. We're going to keep this top 6 core intact for the most part. Last stream, I went around and tried to find a proper suitor for Jordan Staal, but to me the trade just wasn't there. There's some difficulty trying to trade Staal because we have to trade him to a team that has roster space, but also cap space due to his contract. I mean, we could retain some salary, but to me it just wasn't worth it. We can try again at the draft. We can try again to try to trade Staal once teams have either some players have retired from teams have some space, not only cap-wise but salary-wise too. So we'll take care of that. Hopefully Staal, hopefully by the draft. We are not having a great second year, which is kind of frustrating. I thought we were going to be at least competitive. We have some guys out on injury right now. We did pick up Carl Jan Krok. And the defense has stayed pretty much intact. We did trade Calvin DeHaan. I think we traded him back to the Islanders, actually. I think we picked up a draft pick there. Frederick Claesson was playing pretty good, so... And Pesh and DeHaan at the time combined were like a minus 40 combined, so... Yeah, Martin Nekis. I forgot who the center was that we traded that was playing third line. Jeez, I forget. But we called up our rookie, Martin Nekis. This is what he was doing down with Charlotte this season. So, he has a lot of trade value. His potential is an elite, so we're just going to throw him right in the fire here. Joe Colborne is out on injury. And we signed Scott Harrington because of the Calvin DeHaan trade as a depth defenseman. And pretty much down here, we're still the same. Brandon Puri, Corey Conacher. These were guys that we signed in the offseason. Raw 2. Wow, Lucas Wallmark is up to an 80. I didn't realize he was up to an 80. So we'll you know what, I'll put him on the top line. Let's just see what he does. Then down here, this is the setup. Scratch. Matthews is out. DiGiuseppe is spare. That's that. Oh, and I think we also traded our goalie to... No, we held on to... Oh, no, I was thinking about trading Peter Mrazek. That's right. Seeing as how we're really not going anywhere this season, so I'm going to see if I can trade Peter Mrazek. Let's see if we can find some suitors. Boston, yeah. The thing is, I think it's cap space. But let's see if we could get a second. Oh, that would go through. Wait, where is Boston sitting right now? Let's just keep looking. I wonder if we can get a slightly better second rounder. Again, I'm only going to trade Mrazek to a team that's interested, that's going to help us. So right now it's looking like Washington and Boston. Washington just barely has the space. They're 36 and 22. So Boston is, as far as... Alright, yeah, see, we got New York's second, we got Vancouver's second, we got Buffalo's third. I'd be willing to part with Buffalo's third. Let's see. Whoops. We would need a goalie to probably come back the other way. Pick up Kyle Kaiser, just throw him in the minors. Because we would call up Djokovic to be the starter now. Let's see if we can maybe get their third. I'm probably stretching this a bit. Rejected, okay. Let's see if we can get their fourth. Second and fourth in Kaiser for Peter Mrazek. And Buffalo's third. I'll take it. So Kyle Kaiser, you are going to go down. We're going to swap you with Djokovic. Djokovic's going to be our new starter. And then down here, Maxim Lagasse will go back. We'll keep Booth. So Djokovic, welcome to the Carolina Hurricanes. You will now be the new frontline starter. I think that's all I want to do as far as trades. I think I'm going to make a roster move. I'm going to call up Lucas Wallmark for Jace Haraluk, I think is his name. So let's go to centers. Jace, you're not playing very well, so we'll swap here. Let's see. Okay, so he did go down to the minors. He cleared waivers. Lucas Wallmark, you jumped up to an 80, so you're going to get some playing time. Let's put Jace in down here. We'll swap him for put Ra back there. We'll put Kuokkanen back there. All right. So let's just go back to the trade players. Oops. Nope. Trade players. So as far as like, look at this kid. I know Isaac Booth, who we drafted last year. He's having an incredible season. So I mean, he could be on pace for another 90 to 100 point year. Jeez, he's going to be ready next year to be a center. That's why Isaac Booth's going to be ready. We've got a trade stall at the draft. One of the things I do wish EA has that MLB The Show has for trading options is the fact that you can in MLB The Show, if you go to do a trade, you can you can select a guy and you can like hit like auto find a trade. So you hit that and it comes up with every team that's interested in trading for that player that you're interested in trading. So you can look at all the offers that you could be getting. So you can choose like prospects or MLB Ready, say. I wish they had that option for NHL, but so not too bad. We got 3 second-round picks going into the next draft, 3 fourth-round picks, 2 sixth. Yeah, so we're sitting pretty good. We've got some draft picks. So goalies, yeah, Djokovic is going to take over. Let's just look at our rookie skaters. Isaac Booth having a. Let's see what Brandon Franco is doing. Not bad. Bancroft. Bancroft was that gem that we picked up, a supposed gem this past year's draft. Not bad. Having a plus year. Oleg Lazarev. Playing so he's probably not getting a ton of playing time. Victor Hadfield. He's a plus 15. Igor Serdyuk. For a sniper, he doesn't have good slap shot or wrist shot accuracy. Or offensive awareness. Could be more of a bust type player. But I think that's it. Those are the trades. We will keep pressing on here. We'll see what these guys can do. With Djokovic in the picture now as the frontline goalie. And alright, so who's ready to be Joel Colborn? That's fine. He can stay out. Oops. Oh, Martin Neckes is back. Brock McGinn is playing well. Let's put, Bailey's playing well, too. This fourth line's playing well. Tyson Yanmark is not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Martin Neckes here. I want him to be playing. Oscar Sundqvist. Let's see, view player info. Power forward. No, we don't need him. Oh, that's right, we stopped it. Well, getting some wins. We're at 500. Alright, let's set our ticket prices. We haven't done this in a while. Auto assign all. Sody pop. Tickets. Parking up 50 cents. Alright, good. We're all good there. Charlotte having a really great year. Mark Stone has been injured with an MCL sprain. April 5th. So he's, by that token, he's pretty much done. Let's put Young Crook there. Put Matthias Janmark there. So let's put Teravainen and Ahos. Oh, Svechnikov. Well, so much for that. Maybe we can still press on here. A game over 500. 2 games over 500. And then we're quickly back to 500. All right, so maybe that Mrazek trade was worth it to make. Sebastian Aho having a nice year. Svechnikov. Lucas Walmark, not bad. +2. I mean, a +3. Falk having a nice year. Brett Pesch. He's playing better since... Look at Djokovic. 6-3-1. 1 shutout. Nice. Charlie Lindgren playing 500 hockey. Yes, that stinks. Mark Stone is pretty much out the rest of the year. I'm going to chalk it up just as a... You know, another stumbling block here. And Stahl has been injured. Oh man. Alright, well let's put Colburn in there. So Martin Neckes, you're gonna get a chance to try and make a splash here. Lucas Walmark, he's playing well though. I don't want to move him. Neckes, you're playing so-so, but you're the next best option there, so 3 games over. Mark Stone is available. Let's continue. Put Mark Stone in right at the first there. Three games over. Wow, we would have had a chance to edge the Devils out to potentially have a spot. That's pretty crazy. All right, let's put Stahl back at least. Let's put Stone back here. Let's just check on Djokovic. 8-5-1. All right, we need 5 points, and that's if the Devils So 2, 4, 6. If we win 3 straight and the Devils falter, it's possible, but there's one. Nope. Nope. We tried to make a little push. Yeah, the Devils edged us out. I'm surprised we even sat where we sat, given how we were playing. Let's just take a look at points here. Falk leading the team in points. Spashinaho right behind him. Teravainen, just a down season. Teravainen, even Svechnikov, Victor Rask, Mark Stone, that major injury. Jordan Staal. Yeah, there's just a lot of... Cedric Paquette, nice season for him. Best season for him point-wise at the NHL level. 28 points, a plus 20. 108 shots. Really nice season from him. That was probably our most underrated sign we made last offseason. Obviously, our AHL team's playing really well. Brandon Perry. A lot of our free agent signs last offseason are playing very well. Yeah, Djokovic played really nice to begin his NHL career. All right. Let's just sim to the finish the regular season. And now we will sim to the draft. And I'm gonna remind myself we've got to trade Jordan Staal. We've got to trade Jordan Staal at the draft. Man, just dealing with these injuries is like so nitpicking. I don't even know if I know our Charlotte team's in the playoffs, but let's see, is Gonchia back? He is. Where is he playing? Let's put Deidre Seppi there. That's alright, he doesn't have to play. Not really paying attention to my Charlotte team, even though they're in the Calder Cup playoffs. I have no idea where they are sitting. Whatever, just continue. Julian Gauthier has been injured. Just keep simming. Calgary Flames and the Binghamton Devils run the Cup and the Calder Cup, respectively. We'll keep those current prices. We'll get to the draft. Get to the draft. Get to the draft. Ottawa's picking first. Islanders, Montreal, Ottawa, Colorado. Well, we're picking 11th. Not bad. So, view retired players. Who's retiring? Zetterberg. He probably should have been taken out of the game. We have nobody because we're a completely young team. Johnny Oduya has retired as a scout. Okay, let's go right into the draft. All right, let's take care of Staal first. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can trade Staal. Now there's plenty of cap. Let's see. Anybody want him first? He's got value, so we should be able to get a really decent pick. Alright, so they're picking 20th. Boston is picking 14th. And they want to trade that pick. Buffalo's picking 6th. I don't see them. Yeah. We could get a top 10 pick. 18th, no. Nope. Again, I want to trade him to a team that wants him. 24th, no. 27th, nope. Toronto. 22nd, nope. Washington. 30th, nope. Actually, that Anaheim pick is probably the best, I think. No, Boston. Boston would be over the cap. Yeah, we'd have to, oops. We have some value in our favor, but we'd have to take somebody off their hands. Anybody that has a year left that we don't care about letting go. Let's just do all skaters. Let's do it by salary. Anybody in the 3 million range. David Backus. We could just go get David Backus. We're just going to let Backus walk anyway, so. Yeah, we're just going to let Backus walk. It's just to get this trade to go through. Anybody who could sweeten the pot. That Surdiu kid can go. You know, they don't want him. All right, any... They wouldn't mind a... I'll give them a 4th and a 6th. Give them a couple of draft picks. Alright, I'll retain a little bit of salary. I'll do $850. I'll do $1 million. Alright. Man, I need to trade Stahl. Whoops. Anaheim was probably the next best pick. Go. Take Patrick Eaves off your hands. Anaheim would be over the league maximum salary cap. Actually, what are you talking about? I'm just trying something here. Let's see. Alright, that's cool. I'm willing to retain salary. Because Patrick Eaves we're going to let walk anyway. My God. Isn't sufficient, dude. we need to get rid of Stahl. So I might have to pull... extra salary. Alright, I'll do 1.5 in a second. Wow. I don't want to retain any more than that. He's got 4 years left on his deal. That's the thing. I mean, is the issue taking somebody that has a little bit more contract time? Alright, I'll take Andrew Cogliano. Alright. Sim options. Sim to use a pick. Jeepers. Alright, so Kazanov, Perfetti, Byfield, Lawrence, McNeil. Alright, make pick. Siklanka. A nice offensive defenseman. Strength of competition A+. 18, left shot, offensive defenseman. He's at least scouted as a top 4. We'll take him. We'll take him. Let's just send these couple picks here to see who else. A potential medium elite. Send to use a pick. We're picking 14th. Oh, 20th. Yeah, that's right. We picked up that from Anaheim. Casper Simon Tyvel. Sort by potential. A gem here. Darius Redden, right wing power forward. Yeah, it's pretty late. You know what? I'm not gonna we'll wait. Yeah, we'll go for this guy. We're probably picking a little ahead, but that guy was down like in the 90s, so I'm not going to go for him yet. Amari Hernandez, two-way defenseman. This guy's a top 6. Left shot. Let's get him. Good old American. Seem to use a pick. Alright, maybe we should go for that. No, we can probably wait to the... Well, we have a 4th round. We have 3 seconds. Let's pick a different guy here, and then we'll go for that potential gem. A grinder. 6'3", 200. Let's get this guy. I think with our last second rounder, let's go for that potential gem player. Yeah, is that him? Oh, there's 2 of them. Let's just make sure I'm looking at the right guy here. Wow, there's multiple gems. Oh, it was Redden. He's actually going fairly later, so maybe... We already picked up an offensive defenseman. Let's go for a sniper. He's injury prone, but elite speed, skating. Yeah, let's go for him. Is he a check? Alright, let's see if there's any of those gems left in the 4th. They're probably not, based on the scouting ranks. Yeah. Those guys went. This is just going to kind of be a crapshoot. Josiah Little. Maybe go for a goalie. We really don't have any other goalie prospects. Donovan Hendricks. Let's go for the first best goalie here. We really don't have any goalie prospects behind Djokovic, so... Not scouted, but oh my gosh. David Paredes. Small. Rickard Tukio. Again, we have an offensive defenseman. Marcus Gretz, 6'5", 223. You know what? We've done this before. Let's see, who's the biggest, tallest defenseman? Mads Sogard, 6'7", 206. Evan Brand. Oh, that's Kyle Powell. I drafted Kyle Powell my last. Let's go, we're picking way out of bounds here, but that's fine. I just wanted to pick the biggest defenseman in the draft. Yeah, sure, let's pick up this guy. Potential elite. Potential. Not fully scouted. Mats Stromberg. Go after a Swede. Yeah, why not? Go after a Swede goalie. We're just kind of pulling a rabbit out of the hat in these later rounds. I don't have all these guys uncovered. Oh, here we go. Logan Bowman. Elite. That's pretty crazy. Nice year, his second year in the playing for the United States, USA Central. Yeah, let's get him. Not bad for a 6th round pick. I think we have one more 6th and one 7th, I believe. Right? Is that right, guys? Vitaly Semenov. Gabriel Shaw. Sure, we're kind of picking a plethora of defensemen, forwards. And we're just going to kind of pull it out here. Caden Korzak. What am I doing? Let's do this by potential. Per Nordqvist. Hakkarainen. Vaborny. Zach Terry. You know, let's go after this Swedish goaltender. Unknown. Take our chances. That's it. Another big draft. Lots of players restocking the pond. Let's go to resign phase. Expiring contracts for scouts, yada yada yada. Go to contracts. Let's do this by position. So Isaac Booth, yep, you're getting a premier contract. Well, your entry level. Looking like Lucas Walmart. Let's sign him. Cheap option. He wants a cheap deal. He wants to stay. So we're gonna go Rask, Booth, Walmart, and Neckis. That's gonna be our center core going into the year. Nicholas Ra will qualify you. Satrick Paquette. We're gonna let you go. We have our center core. Alex or something, whatever. Cirilla. You know what, Harluk? I'll qualify you. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. Matheos. 5th. So we're gonna let some guys go here. Although Hedman, you had a nice year. We just don't have the space. So you're going. Lawrence, you are going. So we have a couple of guys down here. Brendan Franco and Samuel Bitton. These two guys had nice years. And then Foodie. We got in the first round. That was that Anaheim pick. So there we go there. That's our centers. We're going to have a lot of cap space. Aho, Teravainen. We do have Cogliano. We could buy him out. But what would that look like? Buyout cost. It's going to be for the 2 years. Why is it 2 years? I guess to cover... Oh, it's got to cover the length of the contract. The length of the salary. Brock McGann, Warren Fogle will qualify you. You want to stay, so most likely you'll sign that. Joel Colborne, no. Corey Conacher, no. We're going to get these young guys into the lineup. Deidre Seppi or Hannah Kynan. I mean, Deidre Seppi probably stat-wise is a little bit... He does want to stay. What does he want? That's fine. I'll bring you back, Hannah Kynan. Bye-bye. Yeah, so we got some guys here. Lazarev, Bowman. Yeah, we got some young kids coming up. But those guys can play in the juniors. Cogliano we could always option down to the minors. So we'd have plenty of left wingers down to the minors. Stone, Svechnikov. When we get to preseason, we will extend him. Jan Crook. We got Bailey, Gutierrez. Zykov, you want to stay? I'll qualify you. Butler. Spencer Smallman will go. I might sign Bancroft. Let's sign him. He had a nice year. He was that gem we got last year's draft. We'll give him a chance. We'll give him a chance. Falk, yes, he's due. We want him back. He had the best statistical season for us. All right, so that would bring him to 30, 31, 32. That's fine. I'm willing to give you that deal. That's good. Frederick Clayson. What does he want? That's not bad. I'll bring him back. He had a nice season. Harrington, goodbye. Roland McCowan will qualify. Glendening, we'll bring you back. England will qualify. Trevor Carrick, bye-bye. I do want to get some of these young guys. Let's just see what we got here. Fora, no, you're gone. So we have some... We're rebuilding the defense here. DeVoe, Muir, Paredes, Siklenka. So we've got some... Selgren. Defensive defenseman. Crappy stats. We'll release you. Victor Hadfield. I like this kid, but I want him to get another year down in juniors. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will have to sign somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Djokovic, yes, you're coming back. He wants to come back. So let's see if we can get him at a 2.25. Lindgren, you can continue to be our backup. You play well, and I don't like spending a lot of money on a backup. Maxim Lagasse. Colin Booth. Yeah, these guys are going to continue to develop. So Lagasse, we will bring you back to play in the minors. All right. So I'm hoping we can make all accepted. Good. I'm hoping we can make a big splash in free agency to bring in potentially a defenseman. But we're going to see who's available. Because remember, our top 6 left and right side wingers are set. Stone, Svechnikov, Aho, Teravainen, Victor Rask, Isaac Booth. You know, so our top 6 pairings, in my eyes, are pretty set. We could make some upgrades on the third line. Let's just look at our contracts again. Yeah, Ras, Booth, Walmart, Nekis. I mean, Yamark has some good stats. So maybe him playing with Nekis will be good. I mean, who do we have on the right side with him? I mean, we could give Julian Gauthier he just hasn't impressed down in the minors enough. I mean, maybe a fourth liner. So we could look at a third line right winger. So we would have a sniper, two-way forward, maybe a right wing playmaker or two-way guy on that third line. And then the fourth line, yeah, Brock McGinn, Nekis, and probably Gauthier as Bailey as our spare. Yeah, Slavin, Falk, Fleury, Hamilton. I mean, McCowan, probably a depth guy, so we can use a defenseman. Alright, so let's see what we can go find. Or if we sign a top two, if they have a top two left shot defenseman, like right here. He's a right shot. I want a left. Let's see, right wingers. Is that Cassian? No. Jesper Fast. Mikhail Bodker. Let's take care of defenseman. Roman Yossi. I mean, we could make a big splash. Bring in Roman Yossi to play with Justin Falk. I mean, we'd have a ridiculous defensive line. We don't need a right shot. We have right shots. The thing is, we've got to think about Svechnikov. He's going to need a contract. Washington is interested. That's a crazy deal. Let's do a, I'll offer him 4 years, 6.85. Let's go back over here. There we go. There's a playmaker, Connor Sherry, but I don't like his, but he's not fully scouted. That's the only thing. Patrick Maroon. Any centers that we can convert? Oh wait, we're playing Lucas Walmart, so we could go two-way forward on that third line. Look at Frolik does. He can put some pucks in the net. Trevor Lewis, Austin Watson. Curtis Lazar. You know what? I think I'm going to go Frolik. I'll give him a 1-year deal. 3. 1 year, 3. Alright, let's see if we get Roman Yossi and Michael Frolik. We shall see. And then we're going to work on a Svechnikov extension. Frolik accepted. And Roman Yossi accepted. We're going to have a ridiculous, hopefully now, a frontline defensive core. Svechnikov. Let's work on an extension. Oh, we're going to have plenty of extension money. Okay. So we're going to get him locked up. We'll see if we'll do a 6-year 8.5. He wants to stay, so. Defensively, we're going to be locked up. Hamilton will have to because we brought in Yossi, you know, and we have some, well, we don't, see, that's the thing, we really don't have, I mean, we might have some guys in the pipeline, like DeVoe, Muir, Paredes. Yeah, so, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're really going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to bring in 3 defensemen. And we need 3 AHL defensemen. And we could probably sign a depth center for up with us. So we need to go to 2A defenseman. Let's do it by overall. Mark Friedman. Where's Josh Jacobs? John Jacobs. Josh. Yeah, that's it. He's restricted. Alright, let's go. Let's see. I'll do 1 right shot. Let's offer you a contract. Dean Kukan. Let's offer you a contract. 2. 1 more. Andy Walensky, Duncan Siemens. Sure, let's offer you a deal. Now we also need a depth. Let's do it by role. A depth center. Par Lindholm. Mike Amadeo. Sure, let's bring him in. 1.25 for 1 year. Cody Eakin is available. We'll offer him a deal too. I think that might be it as far as who we're going to look at to sign. Okay, all the guys we made offers for. Svechnikov accepted his extension, so he's going to be with us for a while. Alright, that's fine. They want my 2nd. Young Crook and Hurricanes, my 4th. I'll look at this. Now, Eric Holla would play on the 3rd line with Lucas Wallmark and Michael Frolik. We would put him on the left wing. The thing is, he's 29, and he's got 6 years left. Jeez, who offered him that deal? Not John Crook. I'm thinking of Matthias Janmark. I mean, it's not a burdensome contract, but for 6 years, I mean, we could always trade Holla, but I mean, he did have he's had some good seasons. Plays well in the power play. He's an option. He can play center or wing. Good skater, puck skills. I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't do this deal, but we've had back-to-back really good drafts. We've still got Nashville second. Alright, let's sim to next season. Video's already getting too long. Warren Fogle has been offered. You have the cap. For 1 year. I'll match offer. Nicholas Roy. Wow. 1.4. I really didn't want to get rid of Nicholas Roy, but I guess we do have a lot of depth now. Guys like Isaac Booth, Lucas Walmart, Martin Neckis. We'll take the compensation on that one. I can't keep everybody. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Come on. Edit lines. Edit our lines, we'll see where we end up. So we've really got to have a... We've got to have a really good season this time out. Alright, so let's go to roster moves. Let's get this stuff squared away. Okay, those guys are staying up. Cogliano, whoops, cancel. Cogliano, Fogle, you're going to go down for Brock McGinn. For now, let's just, let's see what we got here. Cheer, Bailey. Yeah, Bailey, you're going to go down for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. System... Clayson, we're going to bring you back up to be the depth defenseman. And then goalie's there. Alright, so let's go to edit lines. Let's just do best lines and then we'll fix things accordingly. So, Terravine and Booth, Svechnikov, we'll do that. We're going to do this. Lucas Walmark. Should we put Neckis down? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do originally. And then here, for now, we're going to put John Crook. Obviously, Roman Yossi, Falk, Slavin Hamilton, Fleury and Pesh, that's fine. Let's take a look at our special teams. I mean, all these guys are pretty good shooters. Let's add, let's put Eric Holla here, yeah. Victor Rastone. Let's put Svechnikov here. I'll swap him with Aho. Yeah, that gives all good scores there. Neckis, Frolik. No, let's put Lucas Walmark here. fine. Put him there. Put Walmart there. All playmakers on that unit. That's fine. Put Martin Neck is here. So that's fine. That's fine. Let's put Isaac Booth here. Goalies, Djokovic, yeah. And Clayson and Gucci right now will be our spares. Best lines. Oh yeah, Cody Eakin needs to come up. Charlotte, right? Yeah, there we go. Best lines. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'll put Zykov there. Anything else? Bancroft, that's fine. He can get a chance to play. Couple of spare, 3 spare defense, 4 spare defensemen, so we might need to sign. I'll sign a couple of centers and a right winger for the Miners. Alright, so let's just... So I'm going to leave this off here. I'm just going to finish filling out the minor league roster, and we'll come back next vid and we'll head into year 3 of our Carolina Hurricanes rebuild. Ta-ta for now.